when I was originally told in '84, I was told I had 2 years to live. So initially I made a list and tried to cram the next 30 years of my life into 2 years, and done a lot of travelling. Went around the world virtually, and realised that the main thing, that there was no information for haemophiliacs at that time. It was targeting other groups. So we, and myself and a friend, set up a self-help group specifically for haemophiliacs living with HIV, because there was very little information about it at that time. And when we were told in the early 80s, it wasn't even HIV, it was something called HVL3. Very little was known. Friends of mine were dying at a rapid rate in the early days. I can remember attending 3 funerals in 1 month in the early days. So it had a massive impact. The haemophilia community being so closely knit, we made peer support groups pretty quick, so that helped. And other members of my family were infected, so we could talk to each other, which some people didn't have. So we were quite open about our status pretty early, and we had the luxury of having other people and other members of the family in the same boat. So the impact, I think, wasn't as drastic on me as other people who had no one, you know, because we bonded together. Living with haemophilia, you've had to deal with medical situations all your life, so this was just another blow, you know, and I just decided to try and do as much as I could, enjoy myself. You know, I'd recently got married, and that divorce within a year of being diagnosed, which was horrible, you know, because of the pressures. You just live with it. You just gotta, you know, you can become a victim and just die, which lots of people did, you know, or you can fight it. And I decided to fight it, and I decided to look for answers, and have been campaigning. I'm one of the founder members of the campaign group, and have been sort of fighting government right up until this day. That stigma is still attached to HIV and AIDS. It's not as bad as it used to be, but I had my house painted with AIDS scum in the early days, and thank God that doesn't happen now. And the neighbours here are quite tolerant. They know who I am and what I do, and it seems to be okay.